Hi, everybody. So glad you're with us. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to Chicago.
You are indeed first. What's going on, my guy?
Ballroom for tonight's main event. 10 rounds.
It's been a minute. How are you guys doing?
Each man comes into this fight supremely confident, expecting
Going up
to
against a
deliver
Frost
W.
player. I beat you up last time. Nah. Ridicule was good. Alex was good. Evo was good. You weren't
fellas.
first. You were
Let's
third.
have a good, clean fight.
Actually, you were
Touch 'em up
fourth.
and let's
What's
go.
up, Kenny? Let's see what kind of Frost player we have here, chat.
3 minutes of this 10-round fight. Power puncher versus the ultimate power puncher. How's it gonna go? Well, Tyson's stunned, and he is got great combination.
Nice way to start the stream off, right? Kind of mad they didn't put Razor Rudolph in the game. What's good, Manny? It's good, Travis. Chest of hot fries in the chat. I like to stream up when you come up in here.
Good block by Mike Tyson. Thought he had his target, but way off to the side with the uppercut. That is a big right hand after eating one himself. Frost starting to score at ease against his opponent there. Anytime you can land a three-punch combination, you're really hitting your groove. Let it go. Another thudding shot.
I was playing on
Isaac.
dynamic
This
camera
time
last
left
night,
hand.
so it's really weird kind of playing.
Cut is really a mess right now, and it could jeopardize this fight for him right here.
Cut
Is
two.
there blame
This is
that needs
pretty
to be
bad.
placed on his cut man? Could he have done more?
Well, really, the trick to being a cut man is pretty simple. It's not rocket science. You have to have the right medicines, the right coagulants. You have to be calm. You have to be able to put pressure on that cut, get it to stop, and then put those medicines in. But you need a little help from your fighter. You need him to move a little bit on his bike and give those medicines time to work.
You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. The big, burly, dangerous Isaac Frost with a strong combination. That is a strong uppercut there. Fires off that hook. More than one punch downstairs. That can be damaging. Great hook to the head that time. Mike Tyson's on the wrong end of a razor-sharp hook. That hook was well off the mark.
Pretty good body work there.
This round. Now that he's back in the corner, we get a close-up look. Tyson's cut even
You're
looks
back from the
worse.
dead, huh,
And it's up to the
Travis?
fighter now, Joe, for his
What did
attitude
you do
not to
this
change.
time?
You know, we
What
can
kind
look
of
at it
story
and
do
we
you
can
have
say,
for
wow,
us
that
this
cut
time?
looks worse. The fans
Have I
can
been
look at it and
very,
say that. But
very,
the fighter
very busy?
must be steady. The same attitude.
I
as though
really-
he doesn't have a cut.
I'm really
Otherwise,
lucky
he
to
has
even
no
be able
chance of winning
to
this fight.
to get a stream in today, honestly. But I have missed you guys.
Frost defense is paying off now.
All right, nice and smart, chat. We've already landed a shot. Let him give up that height and come to us, and then we're gonna look to go to the body whenever he does decide to commit to something.
Why is he doing this? Can you explain this right here? I mean, he's not doing anything.
Either he's been hurt where we didn't see the punch early on, or right now he's thinking about getting out of there. He just doesn't want to fight anymore. He's broken down.
Good scoring shot. It was a straight right.
Good counter.
Got to be accurate to send the combination to the body, and he does that. Halfway through round number 2. Through the years, especially in the heavyweight division, there have been some guys that can throw a good right uppercut. But when Tyson fully dips and gets all that body behind it, it's as good a right uppercut as we've ever seen.
Yeah, it's coming from Brooklyn. You know, it's coming from a place that really you wish that you didn't have to visit because you get hit with that punch. He's putting everything into it, but he sets it up nice. He hits you behind the back a little bit in the rib area, and then all of a sudden, when your arm moves a little bit, it's coming up the middle.
Nice work on the right hand by Mike Tyson. Just 10 seconds to go here in the second round. A good block. Isaac Frost coming through now beautifully. That's the combination he wants to put forth. So Mike Tyson now will have to deal with a cut. The action in the last round, leaving him bloodied and battered.
I remember seeing him in the corner. You probably saw it where he's cut a person before, and he said, "Oh, once I cut the guy, they didn't want to be there no more. They started to get weak."
Good counter.
I wonder right now,
and a body shot. You're on the outside.
Those words are coming back to him.
Frost impressing the judges and himself with that right hand. Not an accurate hook at all. Mike Tyson's now in a spot that many fighters have faced numerous times, and that is, how do you deal with seeing your own blood and knowing that you've incurred some serious damage? Look at that cut around the eye.
So for a fighter to be able to move to the top, he's got to be tested in a lot of areas. Sometimes the test comes when he's hurt. He's hit on the chin. He's dropped for the first time. Sometimes the test comes when you drop the other guy and he gets up and he comes at you. And sometimes the test comes in the form of a cut. When you see your first blood, when you see it, that it's your blood. How do you behave? We're going to find out right now.
He returns the favor with a right hand of his own. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. Mike Tyson's hurt by a superb hook to the head. Oh! Mike Tyson on his pants. Iron Mike's got to get back up.
Not bad at all.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, stand up. So many people point to the downfall of Mike Tyson, but few remember how he would get up off the canvas time and time again in some of those toughest fights. Here's one for you now, he says, right back with the left hand. Scored well up top. Tyson showing you that sublime skill right now with that two-punch combo. Not getting it done with that straight right hand. Last 10 seconds of round number 3. Oh, veteran move. Counter shot to the head.
How you doing? Keep your hands up. Don't
He's
worry
good.
Now, right?
Not really.
This is turning into a wasted effort here as we reflect on the first 3 rounds and get a chance to look at Teddy's scorecard. Yes, he's throwing punches, but nothing's landing clean. He's down on your scorecard 3-zip.
Yeah, he's wide open every time he throws, and he's getting caught counters, especially that right hand, right up the middle.
Nice block. Tyson's completely missing the jab, and when that's not there, you're going to dug yourself a big hole.
Now, that's like saying I want to go swimming. Guess what? There's no water. You need water to swim. You need jab to fight, to set things up.
Zoning in on that gut combination punch downstairs. That's a stinging right hand by Mike Tyson. Frost making for a tough target there. He gets away from that punch. Targeting that midsection now with the combo. 90 seconds to go here in this round. What a damaging blow. Nice hook upstairs. And now he's acting like a fighter. Coming back with the right hand after getting scored upon. Oh, what a hook upstairs. He got all into that one. That was a solid uppercut. Isaac Frost, not known as a guy that takes a lot of punishment downstairs, but he did that time with those 2 punches landing.
Just like that, just like that.
Tyson's right hand did a nice job that time. That worked well for him. 4th round now with its last 10 seconds.
Keep working the body.
Zones in on that overhand right. And round 4
That's good,
comes
Scott.
to an end. Tyson's corner has to keep him calm. That's the kind of cut that can send a fighter into fits.
Yeah, and a corner man into using crazy glue instead of adrenaline. I mean, that is a scary cut, as you just said.
Parries it away. Boom! Big shot upstairs. Frost, the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. When a big man can throw a sharp right hand, watch out. Isaac Frost just did that. Right to the belt line. Isaac Frost putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Frost's got that catch-me-if-you-can kind of attitude. He's almost daring his opponent at this point to try to land a headshot, but his movement's been so good. His defense is just supreme.
Yeah, it is. He's moving from the waist. He's slipping the straight shots. He's weaving the hooks. He's doing a real magical job in there, but his opponent is making no adjustments at all.
Doing great. Keep it going.
What you know about Frost?
He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Combination
My brother
to the head.
doesn't play games like that anymore.
Hits him in the mug with the right. He missed with that headshot. That's a nice left hand from Mike Tyson. Final 10 seconds of this 5th round. Super 2-punch combo by Mike Tyson. Really fun-looking fight so far here. We've reached
Alright, my
that
phone
halfway
died,
mark.
but
Teddy,
now I'm back.
your
And do you
impressions as
play
to
with
what
the
we're gonna
joystick
see in
only?
the second half of this fight?
Use both the stick
You know
and the
what to say,
buttons. Can
I
do
don't
either or.
think these fighters know how to do anything, at least tonight. They came
It's
here
hard to
with
play
this
against in the
mentality,
champion mode.
and you know what?
Yeah,
You can't
because
really
the
change
RNG
gears
is
at
like,
this point.
we-
You're gonna see more of
if
the
you
same.
get really stunned, it's really high. But once you learn that, hey, if I don't really run from him
You're leaving yourself open too much.
and
Cover up.
just manage my distance correctly, it's not that hard to deal with. It's good clips. Welcome to the stream.
The start of the 6th round. Mike Tyson's coming off a very
He
determined
quit.
3 moments that was quite impressive. In fact,
Remember,
I
guys,
think
he said he
he's
was
got
good.
a chance to get right back in this fight, Teddy.
Well, Joe, I tell you what, I'll go one step better. He's right back in this fight. All he has to do is keep that attitude and keep that same kind of rhythm he had the last round.
Somebody thought he was good. I think I got the L for that too, funny enough. I don't know if this thing still works, but... Oh, I had 56 losses before. Now it's 57. Now we know how he gets his wins. By the way, guys, like the stream up. Like the stream up if you haven't. What's the deal, my dude? What do you mean? The game away with cheese.
Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas welcoming you to
He was a good cheeser.
sold-out
He wasn't even a
Boardwalk
cheeser.
Hall in Atlantic City, New Jersey, for tonight's main event.
He just happened to pick
10
Frost.
rounds of heavyweight action. Great atmosphere here tonight. You talk to everybody ringside, and they expect this one to
I
be
didn't think he was very good at all.
Lewis's ring walks have become the stuff of legend, and you can see the intensity on his face.
Been actually doing it. How's
Opening
it helped you?
round scheduled for 10. Teddy, the expectation in a matchup like this, a power puncher versus power puncher, is that the fight's not going to last long. But what if it does? Then what?
The guy with less power is going to win because he's a guy that has a reserve in a place that he's ready to go to in case the power's not there.
Oh, so glad I'm streaming. This is what I deal with trying to get videos for you guys. This is what I deal with all the time. Who you got in the rematch, Lopez or Loma? Loma. Yep, he quit too. Don't let him take food off your plate. What does that even mean? Oh, guys, remind me to get a need to get a thing. It's like the little wick that you use to light candles and stuff. So, for everybody in chat, I was saying, going into a fight with no strategy is the equivalent of playing Yu-Gi-Oh with no specialized deck. Basically, your monster cards don't complement your trap and your magic cards, and vice versa. If you come in with no strategy and no game plan, and you don't adjust smartly in the fight, it's the equivalent of just throwing down cards and praying for the best. You know, just play Carrillo because you like Carrillo. You know?
10 rounds among heavyweights. This should be a really good match. Scheduled to go the full 10 if we get that far. Round
I like his outfit.
Underway. You know, typically a good, well-rounded boxer puncher can put forth the strategy he wants against any style fighter. But what about against the prime Mike Tyson that we see here tonight?
Well, you better be solid in those fundamental areas, and you better have a strategy because there's too much talent. There's too much raw power to deal with early. You cannot afford to make a mistake.
And you see how he just set the table for that right hand after the jab. Able to cover up that gut. Good jab by Nichols. Nothing there on the punch by Mike Tyson. Halfway through round number 1. Overhand right can be so effective. There it is! Oh boy, that right hand got right to him and put him down.
surprised he played it 3 times.
Tyson's showing you what he is made of, getting up off the canvas after being knocked down. Nichols' combination punching working out well there. He landed 3 solid shots. How about a return to sender with the left hand? Good flush shot upstairs. Oh, and there you go. And he goes down for a
Do you think Alex is toxic?
Does he have enough fist to rise up and continue on?
I know him personally, so and he's not toxic. On YouTube, what other people consider him toxic? Yeah, the persona he gives off and the what he does on this does against people. Yeah, it's kind of toxic. I can't lie. But is he actually a toxic person? No. I think a lot of it is just for entertainment, though. Why is the Fight Night Champion community so toxic? Because it's a one-on-one game and people's egos are involved.
Nice 2-punch combo by Mike Tyson. He is wobbly and damaged, and banging away he goes. Late goings here of this round.
Hey, my record is glitched to where it's 0-0-0 world champion. Does anybody know how to fix it? Chat, does anybody know how to fix that? Because I don't. He grinds your gears. Why? What am I doing? I'm giving him a chance.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Tyson's corner has to get to work now. That belt couldn't have come at a more opportune time. He was getting rocked in that round.
But now in the corner,
It's cool that you know him, though. Yeah, he's not a bad guy from the conversations I've had with him. Oh shit, speaking of which, you need to get back to him on something.
Relax. You're doing great. Keep the pressure on him. Keep it on him. No need to get excited. You're doing fine.
Y'all think Floyd lost to... Oh boy. Doesn't matter, you beat him in a rematch.
This seems basically hopeless for him. He's been knocked down numerous times tonight.
Well, you never know. I mean, you go back to the 1980 Olympics, and of course you have that great call, do you believe in miracles? But only thing, nobody was punching that hockey team in the face.
He's committed to that left hand, and it's working out. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. Nichols is showing you what it takes to be the best in this business. Good, crisp combos. Good job protecting himself. Solid right by Mike Tyson. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Landing 2 jabs by Kobe Nichols. Good block by Mike Tyson. Took a go of it to the body, but came up empty. Nichols is clearly... Oh, a big shot comes home for him. How about that? He goes from being the victim
Wilder versus
to
Fury
handing out the
prediction.
punishment.
Fury's gonna just win again.
5, 6, 7.
Nichols is going to have to pull himself together here. Now he beat the count, but still a lot of work to do.
Yeah, a lot of work.
Castillo was better than Mayweather. He wouldn't have lost to him in a rematch.
What he's got to do is grab on a little bit and walk. Walk to the ropes. Kill some time.
Or get destroyed the way that he did.
Come in between you and break you.
Solid. Once again, he goes down. Can he survive this?
Have I seen Taylor fight? Once. I don't like Shane Moses' style. He fights hesitant. That's older Mosley. Younger Mosley didn't really fight that hesitant.
Nichols is rising back up. That takes some guts. comes to an end. Knockdown was scored in that round, so Teddy,
You
you're
like
working the corner of the
picking
guy who
Liston
just
in
got
this
on the
game?
floor. What are you telling him?
You're telling him that if he's been down before,
In this game?
you want to
That's
actually
surprising.
use that for a positive. I know that sounds crazy, but you say, hey, you've been here before, you've overcome it. You want to remind him that he can get back. And then the most important thing, Joe, is you tell him why he got dropped. So when he goes out there, he's not just scared going into a dark place saying, gee, it's going to happen again. He knows he has control.
Takes one to give one. He comes back with a right hand. Nichols is out to show everybody that he's fine. But we saw what happened in the last round. He was knocked down in that last round. Does he have to prove something to himself as well as proving something to everybody in this arena?
Well, that's the right question. So he's got to revisit his memory banks a little bit and know that he's already proven it to himself. He's been in this position before, so he has to regain that confidence and understand that he can deal with this. He's done it before.
Fine work with the left hand.
He's
he
hurt.
landed well by Kobe. Oh, he is big shot there. He never saw that coming. Nichols is knocked down by a punch that came from out of left field.
That was like Haley's comment. You will be
They
seeing
make
that
Liston
again
too
for
weak
about
in this
10
game.
years.
I agree.
7, 8.
So he is able to get up to his feet after that knockdown. But Teddy, it's what's ahead that's the problem.
Yeah, we're getting a peek right now into his heart, into his soul.
They trade shots. He comes back with a right hand. And now he's targeting upstairs. Mike Tyson's got to do a better job. He is getting rocked. And just like big shot comes crashing
Also
home.
notice that in this game, we got some of the fighters that
He's gonna try to survive it.
we got some of the. Wait, hold on.
6, 7, 8.
There we go. They got some of the fighters' physical attributes like wrong. For example, Jack Dempsey, that dude does not have a 77-inch reach. It's 72. Game's jank as fuck. I don't care either way.
Okay, listen. You can throw him off with head movements. That's it. Throw him off with head movements.
Fury beats them all. Not sure if he beats AJ or not.
Tyson's putting
That'll
on
be
a show for
interesting.
the fans in this fight so far, but it's not the kind of show that his corner wants to see. Yes, he's up 2 rounds to 1 according to your scorecard as we start round number 4. But considering the fact that they've already traded knockdowns, anything can happen from here on out.
Yeah, but if I'm in the corner, I'm taking a negative, a possible negative. I'm turning it into a positive. I'm going to tell him, hey, look, you've been down now. Don't let it happen again. You know what his strengths are. Don't play into them.
Well, something's got to stick. He sends the combination to the body. Mike Tyson's been having great success with these combinations, Teddy.
Well, there's a reason for it. He's using his jabs to start it, and then he's letting the punches go, letting the hands follow.
Nichols is so dangerous with that accuracy, a 2-punch combination landing. Went to the body there, but unable to connect. Tyson's able to land a nice, clean left hand. A stinging uppercut by Kobe Nichols. Nichols is landing a combination here. That's what he... Look at that! Can he beat the count? I don't think so here, Teddy.
Now I know where they got that saying, falling like a sack of potatoes.
That should just about do it.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Wish Triple G would fight more. It's older. Maybe with the pandemic and stuff, he didn't feel comfortable.
This fight is over. Nichols is smashed, and he can't get up. Unable to beat the count. Mike Tyson's your winner by knockout. Now, I think he was headed towards a decision win anyways, but what a good way to just put a stamp on his...
Talking about Dylan White. Do I think Fury cheated? I don't think he cheated. Plant versus Alvarez. Pretty sure Canelo still wins that. Pacquiao or Spence? I have Spence. Wouldn't be surprised if Pacquiao did well though. Should be a close fight. Well, Wilder has a new trainer, so we'll see how that affects everything. Well, this guy's not picking anybody, so. Let's do an OWC match real quick. That's disrespectful to say that Derek beats him.
Good evening, everybody. Glad you've made the decision to be with us. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore, and we're glad to be bringing you action and welcoming you to London, England. We're at the Royal London Theatre.
Wilder's ego can't let him lose and be the reason for it. Can't take accountability.
You talk to everybody ringside, and they expect this one to be a barn burner.
Tired chat.
We went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch them up.
Well, they are underway, scheduled for 10 rounds tonight between these two. Well, we're just underway here, and you can already sense the type of fight we're going to have. These are two guys that have flat out said it. They have come to get the other man.
And they're not liars.
How about that left hand? Teddy, southpaw versus orthodox fighter. So many times we've heard how useful the right hand can be in this matchup.
Yeah, usually trainers love to tell orthodox fighters against the southpaw that the right hand is the Dragon Slayer.
Gets rid of that body shot. An accurate left by Buster.
This man just did a 4-punch combo with the straight.
He fires off the combination, and they both do. Halfway through this round, commits to the straight right. Buster's on the receiving end of a very good counterpunch. Sets up that right hand with the jab. Rogers showing you a little defensive skill there, able to move away from that punch. And a right hand lands flush. Rogers' combination punching is just perfect there. 3 punches landing. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. Solid left.
Looking good. Looking good. He's tired. Look at him. He's so fucking tired. He's got nothing left.
There you go.
Now listen to me. I need you to double up your punches and keep the lead, all right? All right.
Dude's fighting Ali style. I guess you could say that.
Okay, relax, relax, relax. You can do this. You know.
Here we go, round 2.
Hey Martin, what's going on?
Fine looking combination from him now.
Well, that's the benefit of combination punching right there, Joe. The first couple missed, but the third, the fourth, they landed.
The left hand coming into play by Rogers.
Move.
Able to land with the right.
It's all right. Just keep moving.
Good job with the old 1-2 by Buster. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. Frustrating his opponent with great defense. Rogers is ruined with that punch right there.
This guy's born to fight. What's my overall on this one? Is a 91.
What an excellent 2-punch combo by Rogers.
You would play me if I was home? You would donate to play?
We count down the final moments of this round. And that's the end of round 2. Listen, he's a veteran
overall
guy.
is
He
a
knows
91.
the truth of the situation. That's a really bad cut. The kind of cut that can end a fight.
Yeah, he has a gamble right now. You know, just got last call in the casino. They just said, you know, you got 3 more rolls of the dice. He's got to roll them. He's got to blow on them. He's got to do everything.
Stay away from that power hand.
It's good to see Alvarez.
Rogers' bounce is back in his step. The start of a new round, coming off a round in which he really took some punishment.
Well, that's what being in great shape will do for you. Also, great experience where he's been through these things before and he's not panicking.
See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs.
Side to side. Move your head.
I have no idea what I'm seeing right here, Teddy. The guy's not doing anything. He's just standing there with his opponent opposite him.
Is
Oh,
it
Joe,
85
I would
right now?
beg to differ. You do have an idea.
Is he at
what you
85
see.
without
You're
boosters,
seeing a
or is
guy
he just
right now
an
that
85?
looks like he's spitting a bit.
More movement. Head movement.
Teddy, among the things
Or
that
is he at
we
85
should be
with
looking
boosters,
for
I should say.
early is which fighter can show a wide array of an offense.
Yeah, you don't want to always be coming in that front door all the time. You want to come in the side door every once in a while. You know, sometimes you want to maybe even come through the room.
You guys bored watching this
You
fight?
want to mix
I'm
it
bored
up.
playing it.
Crafty counter punching. Oh boy, big shot up. He is not in good shape. He could be out. What a big shot. Every
Oh,
punch
yeah,
landed
boost
in
him.
that combination, and he goes down hard.
2, 3, 4,
Oh, I'm gonna get up.
5.
So he goes down, but able to get up to his feet. Teddy, what should he be thinking about now?
Well, right now, just surviving. But if he survives, then he better figure out why he was put on the floor.
He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Rogers is tagged by that powerful hook. He takes a shot and then commits to giving one right back. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Right to the head with that right. Right hand over the top, very accurate with it. There's the old 1-2. He gets to him with an uppercut. Oh, man, he's in rough shape after absorbing that blow. Start of round number 4. Fairly close fight with one exception. Rogers has scored the knockdown in this fight. He's up 2 rounds to 1.
and his opponent cannot really be influenced or panic.
I'm surprised they gave him the first round.
Because of that. He still has to stay within his fight.
Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. You know, you go out there, a fighter like this, you were just knocked down in the last round. Now you got to go out there, you got to prove to your opponent, hey, I'm fine. You got to prove to the whole arena, hey, look at me, I'm fine. You also have to prove a lot to yourself, though, don't you?
Yeah, but you have to remember, that's a good question, but you have to remember this fighter has been there before. So just remember, I have dealt with it before. And then you have to beat David Copperfield. A little bit of a magician, a little smoke and mirrors, and con your opponent. Let him think you're all right. Let him think you even want to fight when really you just want to buy a little time.
That's a forceful two-punch combo by Rogers.
Chin on this guy is amazing.
A knifing left hand by Buster. Scored well up top. Rogers' movement helped out there. He avoided that punch. Rogers left, working well that time. Good flush shot upstairs. Unable to score with the uppercut that time. He saw the uppercut, he took advantage. Throwing it out there. Oh, a nice two-punch combo by Buster. Unable to score with the hook. 10 seconds to go in the fourth. Buster's combination punching is working well here. End of the round of what has been a very close and highly competitive fight. Teddy, how do you see this right now?
I see it almost dead even. And I see whoever finishes the rounds, because in these kind of tight rounds, if you finish up good, the judges remember that.
Boy, that worked out well with the uppercut. Targeting that head with the combination punching. And now he scores with that left to the body. Do you see any way in which he can take his opponent's aggression and turn it against him?
Yeah, the perfect way. I mean, boxing 101, counterpunching. You got a guy coming at you, no better way than to change his mind. Make him miss, make him pay.
Not hitting his mark there, going upstairs. Takes a step back, then the counterpunch by Rogers.
Very similar to what you see Floyd Mayweather do. You know, make him miss, pull that shoulder back, and then come right back with the counter.
You see him with the left to the head there? Good biting, snapping shot by Buster. Very effective with the block and then the score. Comes right back with a shot of his own. Left to the body. Putting his punches together, landing two shots there.
Still not moving enough. Move, move!
Comes right back at him with a left hand. A little head hunting with the right. Nice work, great technique, the combo lands. And that's the end of round 5. You know, Teddy, I'm looking at that cut as he's in the corner now, and it doesn't look
Kung
good
Fu
at all.
Timmy, welcome
Do
to the
you
stream.
think he thinks he has to go out there and try to end this fight?
Not only does he think it, I think he's right. I think that he
IBO
probably
champion,
has
welcome to
very
the
little
stream.
time left before the referee or the doctor's going to stop this. And
I'm the reason he
needs
got
to
in
be
the fight
thinking
now.
that way
Holy
if
crap.
He's not.
Welcome to the stream. Oh.
Rogers is swinging and missing like he's at bat right there. That punch was nowhere near his opponent. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. He's completely turned his offense
very
off. You
boring
can
to
see
fight.
that he's just in an extreme defensive posture. but still, his opponent is scoring here.
Look, the extreme defensive posture is a problem. But if he was moving his head with his hands up, at least there'd be misses there. When his opponent would miss, there'd be an opening to come back where even if you didn't come back, his opponent would be a little worried about sitting in there.
It's always educational.
You have to think defense. Right
Not
now,
today.
he's only thinking offense.
I don't think I really
Took a shot, but he came back
said much
with a
of
right
anything
hand of his
helpful
own.
today.
Right to the body. Scores with the combo to the head.
Hey CJ. A little tired, but just trying to get some gaming in. It's been a while since I've uploaded anything on the channel, so I wanted to see how everybody was doing. But whenever, need some work. Alright, so next time I stream Dover, if you're here,
Final
let's get
10
it in. Thank you
seconds
for
of
the
the
$5
sixth
super
round.
chat. Highly appreciate it. 5 more bucks to the
Busters
move
punching
out fund.
air that time. His opponent was able to get out of the way. This has been a very entertaining fight. A little time to reflect here at the end of this round. My thoughts being this. I would really be surprised if we go to a decision here. It just has that kind of feel to it.
Yeah, it has a feel to me like going to one of those places where you can eat all the pasta you can for one price, you know? And some guys get carried away. They eat about 5 bowls. Well, these guys, they're going to have a stomachache at the end. Somebody is going to wind up not standing at the end.
That was nice. He just drew the punch from his opponent, and then a good counter by Rogers.
Yeah, like running through the rain without getting wet. Beautiful.
Teddy, we know what the problem is. He's getting hit by left hands. Offer up the solution.
Well, Joe, there's 3 lines of defense. Either you're blocking punches, you're moving your head, or you're using his leg. The problem, he's not using any of those.
Oh, he just misses with that headshot.
Back to the body.
Busters putting his punches together now. That's a nice combo. He is damaged badly there. And yet another big shot comes in. Oh, and now the real test. Can he get up after going down a second time?
I think they'll make it till I have to win the next 3.
He went down from a big shot. Now he's got to have some big guts to move along.
You're going to find out exactly what he's made of.
He gets hit, but he gives it right back. That's a well-scored left hand by Rogers. Scored well up top. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Nice! Boy, sharp 2-punch combination by Rogers. Coming towards the end of the 7th round, 10 seconds to go. And that's the end of round 7.
This is a wipeout. You're winning this.
You know, it's not always as simple as who throws more punches as we start round number 8 and we look at your scorecard. Rogers been the more effective fighter. The punches he is throwing, those punches are getting things accomplished.
And he's also proven something that I've said before, that sometimes aggression is a state of mind. You know, it's not really a physical state. And that's what he's doing. You know, he's feinting him a little bit. He's controlling the outside. He's not always walking forward, but he's doing what he wants to do and making his opponent do what he wants him to do.
You know, he did a very nice job of finishing up that. He put the 3rd punch in there and landed the combination. Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. We've seen it many times before, and maybe this will be the time for him when you realize just how bad a cut is, where it puts you in that desperation mode, that instant offense mode, that there's a certain urgency that has to be had.
You know, it's funny you say that because sometimes fighters need a little fire to be lit underneath them. And that might be the case right now. You hate it to come from a cut, but if this gets him to start being a little bit more fiery and go out there and get things going a little bit more, then it serves the purpose in that way.
I don't know which way to read this. Is he trying to confuse his opponent, or is he just confusing himself by changing his style, the way he's approaching things here after being knocked down early?
Well, if I'm the opponent, you know what I'm saying? I'm saying that I just gave him a little truth serum. Yeah, I'm seeing really the truth now about him, that he's really hurt, and he's a little desperate. And in my mind, I'm going to deal with it that way. I'm going to go after him saying, I have him. I'm going to take advantage of this right now. He's not going to fool me.
Good exchange. He fires back. A well-placed left hand up top. And round 8.
Marion, welcome to the stream. Do you play on a main tag or mini?
This is a good fight. Very good fight.
Just really play on this one.
But I do believe he's ahead on the scorecards.
Yeah, but you want to keep that carrot out in front of him. Keep him running after something, you know? The worst thing is all of a sudden he thinks he's got the carrot, and he's sitting there, he's chomping away at it, and guess what? The tortoise goes right past him. Or in this case, his opponent.
Oh, thank you for the $4.99. You guys are awesome with the super chats. I'll have to get on the box in an hour. Okay, do your thing. I won't be around, but I wish you the best of luck in your matches.
Solid uppercut. Not able to land the headshot. What a smart combination by Rogers. Buster's ability to properly throw and land his combinations has been stunning. Teddy, why is he so successful?
Because you just said it. He's putting them together. You know,
how about that left right there? Once again to the head. He scores with the jab there. And now he scores well with the straight right. Buster's got a little something coming back at him. A counter punch score. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Unbelievable. Just the barrage continues. He's knocked down again.
but his desire and heart is just as strong as it was before. 6,
Whoa.
7, 8, 9.
I see Alex on Randall's, but I understand if he doesn't pay or whatever.
He still has to impress and move forward here.
Yeah, I applaud him. I give him credit, but I also recognize that he's in good shape. That's one of the reasons he got up.
Good looking right hand after he got hit. Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. Buster's in control now. Scores a knockdown in the last round. Teddy, you think he's going to go after it here when this next round starts?
Well, I'll tell you, Joe, he should. I think he should because that's what the
for his randoms? Yep. I think it's because he's snipes people,
no
right?
better way to ensure that they're going to bring you back than scoring a knockout. He has an opportunity.
Yeah, opportunity to advance his career. Solid. Well, he's been there
Xbox or
before,
PlayStation?
and now he's there again. He got floored.
You can't afford to keep going on that floor. You have to wonder when the referee's going to step in
No,
now.
I don't really need it.
7, 8,
He's already won. Oops.
10.
Thanks, my bro.
And it's
God bless him
over.
out. All right,
This
dude.
fight
Thank
is
you for stopping
over.
by.
Buster's power just much too much for his opponent. Another knockout for him. It's late in the
So
fight.
boring. Leave the room open for what, Travis? Lopez, who you got? Loma. Don't think he's a better fighter. I do not think Lopez is a better fighter than Loma. All right. Who to use this time? Let's go Bishop. How did I lose? Not trying to win.
Hi, everybody. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas. Good evening and welcome to the New Orleans State Palace Theater for our main event.
I just found out about the game yesterday. Can't believe it's been out for like 10 years. Yeah, it's been out a long time.
That we saw it almost boiled over at the weigh-in yesterday.
Hey, Arachnid, what's going on?
Gets to explode here in the ring.
Yeah, please hit the like button if you guys haven't. You fought him? How does he play? What's going on, Fight Night Productions?
10 rounds.
Back to another motherfucking screen.
Isaac Frost, known as a guy who isn't going to be bashful early on. He has power, and
Is
he's
the
not
Fight Night
afraid to showcase it.
Finest Facebook group still active? I don't have a Facebook group.
My mentor, Customano, used to say, hey, you know, power is just part of it. It's kind of like having a military weapon. You know, you still need a missile to get it there. Alone, all it does is make a hole in the ground. Otherwise, it has no real use. You have to have a way to get it to the target. Let's see if he has...
And now you see him scoring well with the right. He got rocked. He just got rocked, and he's still taking punches.
The only way right now is to grab on a little bit, stop this flow.
Reaching the halfway
Just
mark
learned that
of
Andre
this
only has
round.
85 strength. Yeah, I told you that's why he doesn't do well against Tyson.
Blocking a score. This is where his opponent could use a construction hard hat. If Isaac Frost is throwing a right hand like that, it could be lights out. He brings an uppercut that really does damage there.
You gotta get some of that too now. Come on, let's go.
That's a good job by Bishop offensively. Landing his combinations is a key to victory tonight. Last 10 seconds. Flush right hand to the body. There's a taste of the sweet science. You see the skill he has in counterpunching.
And you know what he's doing? He's taking his opponent's jab away.
Keep closing the gap. You get close to him. Fast combinations to the body. He doesn't like those shots to the body. Listen, I want to see that.
Nah, I wouldn't say that. I would just say that they legitimately just didn't care to make another one. Who knew? I don't think anybody could have foresaw that. I know I didn't.
Seeing the damaged goods he was opposite of in the last round. This is a different fighter.
Do I have a
starting this
Discord?
round right here.
No, I don't. Ember never made the Discord, so.
See Andre Bishop, that training really paid off.
That's Amber
Back
fault.
to basics with the 1-2, boom, boom. Frost doing well here with that two-punch combination. He just missed that shot up top. Teddy, I've heard you say it many times before, but the better fighters have a wide array of punches.
Yeah, well, you have to, because obviously your opponent is going to adjust to what you're doing. You want to keep them off balance. Stay effective.
Right back to the gut. Scores big with the hook to the head. There's a straight right hand. Blocks that punch. Ross showing you that sublime skill right now with that two-punch combo. What impact from that uppercut by Andre Bishop. 10 seconds remaining in this round. Bishop smashed by a hook. Bishop's pure aggression got to his opponent in that last round. He looks fresh, his opponent doesn't.
Andre's brother is stronger, right? In terms of his punching power? Yeah, but I've never played with him.
Cut his movement off. Keep counterattacking him, okay? When he throws, make him miss and count.
I should make a Discord. I should, but I don't have the time these days. That's why I was trying to get somebody to do it for me.
The old timers will love that right there. The right hand and the left hook to the head. I like that step back right there. Just enough to be out of danger, but still close enough to then land the counterpunch.
Well, that's what happens when you have that kind of experience. You're calm enough to know that range. Know where the beginning of the punch and the end of the punch is.
Double jab upstairs. I like the angle that Andre Bishop just gave us right there. His opponent didn't like the result. He just ate an uppercut.
You got this one. Doing good.
The big burly heavyweight Isaac Ross with a sharp left hand. Coming to the halfway point of this third round. Isaac Ross, the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. Great work by Isaac Ross. Too many of those punches by Isaac Ross, and this night's going to be over. Bishop's keeping his guard up very, very well. Teddy, does it help to have the speed that he has?
Sure. Anytime you have speed and you can put it into the equation where whatever you're doing, it has to be technically right, but now you put speed, you're doing it even better. You're doing it at a higher level.
Well-targeted 1-2 by Andre Bishop. Committing to the body work now. He lands the right hand. Final 10 seconds. A well-placed overhand right. Andre Bishop's on the receiving end of a hook.
Deep breath, deep breath.
Do I think Tank can beat Loma?
Fight, man. Don't get careless out boxing smart. You need to throw more punches. The body.
I think Tank has the better corner. I'm not sure, though. I think that's a 50-50 fight.
He's winning the fight. He's winning. You got to take it to him in this round. You got to bring it. The left hook is working good. You just take it to him. Apply some pressure. You understand what I'm saying?
I don't think he's better than... Do not think he's better than Tyson.
Bishop's well-skilled plan has earned him every round on your scorecard, Teddy.
Yeah, he hasn't always been the aggressor, but he's definitely been a more effective puncher, landing the clean shots.
Played against a baby Bishop once. I would deadass pay some good money to get an account with a baby Bishop.
Good shot to the head with that right hand. Isaac Frost thinking right now that he's doing a good job defensively, but it's really not the case, Teddy. Every so often, you will see a punch split that guard.
Yeah, he's just standing there. First of all, the gloves he needs to extend them just a little bit away. So as you said, those punches, you know, aren't going to force their way through to the target, which they're doing right now. They're getting down to him. They're getting through to him.
Isaac Frost landing a left hand again here.
I finally played online PS3 yesterday. I got knocked out in heavyweight division. But my second fight, I won a lightweight gamble.
Solid right by Andre
Versus
Bishop.
Red, I'll be in the 7th
90
round.
seconds to go in round number 4.
What? I don't know what Stu got timed out for, but hey,
Isaac Frost
Mods
knows
is
how
on
to
it.
do everything in the ring.
Good job,
But
Mods.
throwing a right hand like that, that's one of his specialties. Trying to erode away that body with the
Is he
combination
floating body
punching.
technical?
Missed the target with that hook. Effective counter punching.
I think
Blocks
Leo's
it away.
pretty
Overhand right.
Has he?
Andre Bishop's
point.
not just loading up. He's landing combination
But
punches
he's
like
pretty
he did
technical
right there.
himself. I would say
Blocks
Perez
the
is pretty,
shot and pulls the
can
trigger.
be technical. Tank doesn't beat Loma.
10 seconds
I
to
wouldn't go
in
that
this
far.
round.
Saw how hesitant he
And
was
that's the
against
end of round
Lopez.
4.
And Tank is also a
Frost's
puncher.
defense is gonna need to
It's good
shine
PS.
when he gets back out there. I mean,
Pizza
just look
box.
at the close-up of that cut we're seeing.
Yeah, he's got to use his legs. You're right, Joe. He's got to get out there and buy some time for those medicines to work.
Am I a fan of the sim settings? I've used it before. I use simulation now, but I don't use all the screen and stuff off. Like I've done it in the past for quite a bit. It was alright.
Keep moving.
I don't think it really makes much of a difference.
Couple of times, really good. Listen.
It's Ja, welcome to the stream.
They are back to action here, but that action has only favored
What's
one
going
man.
on, John K?
Completely
There's a bunch of
one-sided.
videos on YouTube and
Hard to
stuff
see
that
the
show you how to get
scorecard
out of
coming
it.
into play here with how dominating he's been. Isaac Frost not throwing the power punches, Teddy. What would you say to him?
Well, first of all, I would say to him, what do you think, that he's going to make a deal with you? If you don't hit him hard, he won't hit you hard? No, it doesn't work like that, my friend. He's going to get confidence now. He's going to take advantage of this.
This Frost is very bad.
Well, he's got a bloody nose there, which means that he could be swallowing some blood, which could cut his wind in his lungs and affect the later parts of this fight. Still plenty of time to work here in round number 5. Minute and a half to go.
William, welcome to the stream.
Keep moving, keep moving. Unload right now. More punches, baby. Punches and punches. Let's see it. Let the fist go. Let him go.
You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Bishop showing us a real solid skill set here with his head movement. Teddy, how much of that is just natural athletic ability and instincts, and how much of that is being trained?
Well, most of it's trained well. If I take a guy off the street, Joe, and he hasn't been taught anything, he's going to throw punches. But usually
Twitter
he's not gonna
campaign
have
to
a
get
good
Big Baby.
defense. That's something that has to be attained.
Good
That's
luck
something that
getting
has to be
everybody to
taught.
participate
This
in
guy
that,
has been
Jay.
taught good defensive fundamentals.
I believe in you, though.
You're letting this thing get away from us, champ. Come on now. This is it. You gotta make a fight right now. Listen, I need to see some counter punches, okay? Whenever he misses, you got to counter.
You know, how do you say head movement doesn't work well?
Halfway
It works for
through
me,
this
and I
fight
can
as this
show
round gets underway
the roll
here.
both
Been
sides pretty
interesting
well.
so
You
far.
try to go
Who
southpaw
knows
off me,
what we're in store
and bam,
for down the stretch.
down goes the ring.
Come on, baby.
That is is exactly what
You
the
said you
corner
just got
wanted to see.
online,
A
right?
Good combination.
Like
punch
you only
by
played 2
Andre
fights?
Bishop.
Move your head.
Accurate shot. Straight right hand comes in.
I don't remember fighting you, but I'm sure it was a good fight.
Blocks that belt line well. Bishop's putting on a show here.
I don't really pay attention to the
And
usernames
it's
like
helping
that.
his offense because you know, he's creating holes. He's creating opportunities, holes that he's filling as he makes his opponent miss.
Reaching the halfway point of round number 6. Little head hunting never hurt. Does it with the hook.
Kyle,
Bishop's coming up with the answers, avoiding that punch.
Bro, you're fighting mad as hell right now. He can't hit you.
Bishop scoring with
I'm not
that
mad.
right hand.
This one's just more entertaining than the OWC fight.
A well-targeted classic 1-2 by Andre Bishop. That's what Andre Bishop wants to do right there. Land the right hand.
If Kyle, if you want to play, you have to donate.
Bishop showing that he's got some defense of his own. He got away from that punch.
You're not focusing.
Well-targeted 2-punch combo by Andre Bishop.
Move your head.
And that's
How
the end
much?
of round 6.
However much you want to
Both men
donate.
are bloodied
Doesn't really
and
matter.
battered at this point.
Well, it's even for both guys. Now it truly is about what we talk about all the time. The will of a man. It's no longer
Alex
just
Sniper
about
gonna
the
use his
skill. It's about
rematch clause?
who has the
There is no
greater
rematch
will.
clause.
Frost is in a cycle right now that's not paying off for him. He has been busy. Yes, he's committed to trying to be on the attack, but not enough of these punches are landing.
Now, I would not call this guy in, from what I've seen, to paint my house. Because, I mean, this guy looks like he paints graffiti boards. I mean, he's just throwing stuff in there, like you said, and it's just, it's not making the picture you want to see. It's not accurate. It's not effective.
That is boxing 101. A nice, crisp combination by Andre Bishop. Able to bring the hook down low. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. A little something for his opponent after getting tagged.
That was an interesting combo.
At the
Even though it was
halfway
5
point
mistakes.
of round 7. Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. Targets the hook after blocking that shot. Look at that combination by Andre Bishop. Accurate hook. Oh, that's a huge power shot. Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. Wow! And the power shot gets to Isaac Frost. He goes down.
Let's go. Get up now. Get up off that mat. Come on, baby. Where's the pride? Get up. Get up. Come on, man.
Isaac Frost.
Never somehow got a big baby Bishop. Better make a video on it.
They need to
I will.
treat him after that knockdown. They also need to give him some sound advice. What's the advice you give him?
Well, first of all, if they're going to get the chance to get to him, he better move his head. But the advice I would give him is, hey, you go out this next round and you kill some time. Tie him up a little bit right from the beginning. Don't worry about losing the early part of the fight or the early part of the round. Just get yourself back together.
And round 7 comes to an end.
You'll be recording your fights from now on?
You hear me?
Cool.
This is your fight. Keep it up. Keep scoring points. Keep throwing punches. It's almost done. You had it.
Oh, do I train? I used to. Not anymore.
A near perfect night being put forth here. Bishop's been exactly what we expected him to be. He's been dominating this fight, and there's no reason to think he won't have everything left. I mean, I'm looking at him. He doesn't even have his mouth open. Breathing fine. He'll have plenty left for this.
No, he's in good shape. And look, part of the reason why he's in such good shape, I mean, he came here in good condition, but he's been allowed to go at a nice casual pace.
Frost fighting a completely different fight right now. He went down earlier, and you can see that he's just throwing that strategy, that original game plan, right in the garbage.
Well, it's showing you that he's a thinking man's fighter. He had to make an adjustment. You know, he would have had no chance to survive and to later win this fight if he stayed with the same plan. He had to come up with a little bit of a change. And that's exactly what he's done. Andre Bishop's landed a good, solid combination. Big shot he just scored with. Can he get up from this? He's done it before, but can he get up from a second time down? 2.
It's good, child.
3, 4, 5.
Big Isaac Frost. What will he do now? Rising up after being knocked down. Isaac Frost hoping to recover right here. The way to do it, he feels to time. Did you see that? Knocked down again. Unreal.
Now you gotta wonder what the corner's thinking. Are they gonna stop this? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Some fighters
The fight
just
is
more
over. A knockout
naturally
victory,
technical.
unable to beat the count. To make it official,
Or they
let's
grasp
send it up to
technique
the
and
ring.
skill better than others. So.
Bishop's fitting end to a very strong night for him.
There is a business component to this game here, this boxing game. And the business component is, yeah, you got to win, but you want to win spectacularly. You want to get people interested, excited. He just did that.
I'm Joe Tessitore for Teddy Atlas saying thanks for being with us and enjoy the rest of your night.
Alrighty, chat. Not a bad performance. Get them legs up. Long time no see. Welcome back, champ. Thanks, Sir Loser. Welcome back as well. Thank you for always supporting. Alrighty. I gotta get going. It was nice catching up with you guys. A little stream for the channel. A little gameplay. I'll try to put some videos out this week if I can. I'm really going to try my best, but I can't make any promises. Alrighty, guys. Have a good night.